Alright, yo. Hello and welcome, everybody. What is going on? So, the time has come. The time has come that we're gonna do the movie. Episode 58 to episode 61. Yeah, I think it's called the Benizakura arc. Let me just quickly check. Yeah, it is the Benizakura arc. And like I said, a lot of you guys have told me to watch this movie. And just before I started this video, obviously I checked my YouTube comments out to see if anything, if anything, regardless. And apparently I'm supposed to also watch the episode 58 to 61 after I finish the movie. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, this movie is an hour and a half long, which means that you'll probably, Get yourself comfortable. I'm guessing I should say. Get yourself comfortable because we're going to be here for a while. Yeah, anything else? Well, if you're new here, there is a link in the description down below for Amazon Drive, which you'll find. Yeah, let's say you'll find in the description down below for Amazon Drive, and in Amazon Drive will actually have the video with the footage, with a little thing with the actual episode down here. If not, you can sync it. If you don't want to use that way, you can sync it with YouTube and then have something on like a different screen. But obviously, if you're on a phone, you really can't do that. But yeah, just my hopes. Let's actually quickly just talk about what I kind of expect from this movie. I expect a lot of good things. I really do, because a lot of you guys have, since episode I think 51. Ever since I went on break, ever since I came back, basically, like I think episode 51 and episode 52, you guys have been asking me. You guys have been saying, not asking, but you guys have been saying in the comment section, I really can't wait for you to do the movie. I really can't wait for you to do the Benizakura arc, and we're doing it now. We're doing it now. So my expectations are really, really high. Especially considering it's a movie. Especially considering it's a movie that they actually turned. Benizakura. I need to be able to say that Benizakura, especially considering that they turned that into a movie. And if you turn an arc into a movie, that really shows you that you're A, very confident in your movie, and B, that it was very confident in the arc, and B, that the arc was very well received. So that's just my thoughts. That's just my take. Like I said, you'll find a link in the description down below for Amazon Drive to watch it that way. If not, you're free to watch it whichever way you want to. But we are going to get started. Let me just go all the way back to make sure we're right at the beginning. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Is that a Warner Bros. Logo? Okay, it is. This movie must have been big. What? Wait, what? A Warner Brothers logo in Japan for a Japanese movie? Sure. Okay. That's true. Thank you. Thank you. Who? It reminds me of that one episode where they just show the same scene for like half the episode. I do know that there is a second movie. Because when I was searching for Gintama movie, I think the second one came up as well. Did the video just replay itself? No, it didn't. Okay. So they're showing the same thing again. Alright. I'm not one to complain. Start the intro. I don't know who you mean when you say we. She who? I don't know who that third person was. I actually don't know who that third person was. You mentioned Katsura, Takasugi, and somebody else. Honestly, this is just a perfect Gintama opening for a movie. Yep. The best girl. Got my thumbs up. Okay. Alright. Pushing. We get it again. Okay. You know what? If this whole movie was just them showing the Warner Brothers logo over and over again, that would actually make sense for a Gintama movie. Wait, that's not a young. Could it? Is it? It is. Oh. Oh, wow. Is that Katsura? I'm guessing that's Takasugi. Yeah, that's Takasugi. So they're all in the same class. Who's that guy, though? Your teacher. Of course, you don't hear what he says. But considering their age, I don't know how old they are really at this point, but considering their age, I'm guessing the guy would be in his 50s, 60s maybe? That's Katsura, right? Yeah. Is that the blind dude from like 4 or 5 episodes ago? Ooh, that's a nice sword. That is the blind dude, right? What the fuck? No. What? What Takasugi? Oh, wow. Okay, we see Takasugi in the movie. I'm guessing. This is gonna be good. This is going to be good. Yeah, Sugo. That is the dude. Red bullet for terror. Okay, not sure who that is. I don't think we've seen him either. Is that... Yeah, that is the guy we've seen like 2 episodes ago, right? Where you guys said that he's his right-hand man. Interesting. Is the Shinsengumi good enough though? That's what I want to know. I don't think they are. Is that Elizabeth? It is, isn't it? Is that Katsura? Oh, no, can't be. I thought maybe Katsura was hiding in Elizabeth, but... Speaking of tea. Nothing. Don't hit Kagura, man. Says you. Says you. There, so that body. There's no way that was actually Katsura, right? Just go there and talk to them. He heard that, yeah? He heard that, of course he did. Sure. So it's a sword. Oh, the red sword. Jintetsu. Okay. I've heard that somewhere before. A cursed sword. A lot of them. That is true. Uh, I can't believe Katsura would have gotten beaten. I figure he's as good as Gintoki. Exactly. Where did you get a front knuckles from? That is true. That is true. Did it? Wow. uh, I'm not even gonna ask. Yeah. Yeah. And you believe it? Well, I guess you would. I'm sure people told me his name was Sunpo. I've got that written down. This guy is confident. This guy is confident. What? Watch Elizabeth turn out to be like the biggest badass of all. Really? What the fuck? Yeah, boy. Yeah. Because he was searching for him. Gintoki did beat him last time, I believe. He did get cut though. He did get cut though. There is no way Katsura is dead. Ah, shite. Yeah, I don't know. You can't go off somebody's hair. Okay. Okay. I've got a bad feeling. Everyone's saying that. And I'm thinking that. That means he must have been here. What's this? Oh boy. I've got a really bad feeling. Of course. No humping her either, of course. And I am 100% certain they won't kill off Kagura, so even her going on her own, I'm 100% certain. Yo, this guy's gone good. Yo, I would run straight up. Well, no. How do you beat somebody like that? Pretty sure it's the sword. That's what they've been saying. The dude is blind. Nice. Nice. Good. I can't believe I'm saying this. But cut his arm off. No! That's what that's what I've been saying the whole time. No. Okay, that sword is unable to kill. That there is there is no. Don't even look like that, Shinpachi. There is no way they wouldn't kill the main character off. Ah, don't. No. Kagura, please don't. That's what I was saying. He should have a real sword, not a kendo. No, not a wooden sword. Yes, son! I've been saying that before. Cut his arm off. Cut his arm off. Yes, Shinpachi. Yes, Shinpachi. Ah, I seriously underestimated him. I seriously underestimated Shinpachi. Nice. Nice. Pretty brutal for Gintama, but nice. Nice. But now I actually feel for Katsura. Don't even try that. Don't even try that. Kagura. Kagura. Why? Why are you doing this to me, Kagura? Run, please. Get off the ship. Nice. Shoot her. Nice. That could only work with Kagura. She's the only one that would actually think about doing something like that. And that's the other guy. Okay. This guy is straight out of this century. Nice. Nice. Yes, Kagura. Yeah. You still need to get off there. Fuck off. Nice. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Damn it. Stupid cable keeps getting in the way. What is it? No, come on. Stop doing that. We all know that Kagura ain't dead. We all know that. Please. Who is that? Have you seen him and I just totally forgot about him? I see. They were rivals, them two. That's a lot of dead bodies. You don't really see him ever freak out. Him ever get hurt. My boy ain't dying so quickly. Ha ha ha, now you're dead for sure. That's a lie. Gintama. She was reading Gintama. At least tell him that something happened to Kagura. Stop! He's not dead. That, yeah, okay. That's the sword sister. That's what I'm going to call her. Swordsmith. Blacksmith. Is anybody going to stop him? Nobody? Really? Still, there is... Did he actually... No, he didn't take out the thing. He can't. So how do you beat it? Ah, wow. Wow. How do you... This guy, man. That's a good plan. That's a crazy plan, but it's a good plan. And he's shouting as well. It is family though. He didn't seem that bad of a person before though, but well, you need a sword that's equally as good, I'd say. How else are you gonna fight it? That's true. That I don't know whether that seems like him or not. It does seem like him, but also doesn't seem like him. Oh, Elizabeth! Oh, Elizabeth! Ah. Nice. Kagura. She finished you off earlier if she wasn't... I'm a feminist. Yep. That loves kids. Wow. Wow. Yep. Nope. She's not. She is talking about the man. Look at that smile. Look at that smile on her. Oh no! They're really gonna. Oh, oh no! Really? Oh, they're a match mate. Of course, he gets it. What the heck? We're about to see Elizabeth go all out. Everyone's doing their duty. Ah, there's always that little bit of chemistry between them. Just a tiny little bit of chemistry. He's gonna leave the second she's gone, isn't he? Come on now. Well, he's gonna leave for sure the second he knows that Kagura has been captured. He took the money. Nice! Nice! Nice. They all knew he was going. We all knew he was going. Let's be honest. I thought for sure the second. Okay. Suits him. Come on now. We all knew that he was going. I mean, I did say maybe not, but come on, we all knew deep down that he was actually going. Who's that? Okay. Is he dead though? I don't think that's gonna do much. That is true. Where did you just get that from? Where did you just get a cross from out of nowhere? Who's that? You... Maybe she's loose now. Run. Where did you just come from, Shinpachi? Out of nowhere. You really shouldn't talk to him like that. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. You're confident, but you were just held to a standstill and he defeated those. But you were able to block it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You were able to block it, so yeah, at least you can hold your own. You better say. Somebody better save her. What's that? Why are you flying with something if you're blind? I understand being a blind swordsman, but being a blind pilot. What the heck is that size? He's legit cutting the whole ship in half. With just a sword. With just a sword. Let me guess, that's Gintoki. That's Gintoki, right? No, Elizabeth. The real MVP. Good finger. I like that sign that Elizabeth was holding up. There's a person inside. I'm guessing it's... I was gonna say Katsura, but no. Nice! It is. It has to be Katsura. Ah! Yes, son. Yes, son. Ah! Yeah, well, good. 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 Ah, that good. 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 That was good. That deserves applause. That deserves applause. What? Ooh. Okay. authority the ship. Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, so that one Elizabeth here. And one Elizabeth there. Or was that like 5 minutes before what just happened? No. So, okay, it was real time. It is. It is, isn't it? Come on, did you guys really think he was dead? Yeah, I need to write that down whenever somebody thinks I'm dead. Is that the books from like the class? What was with all the blood then? Nice. Nice. Destroyed the whole ship as well. Nice. Ah, yeah, MVP. I said Elizabeth was the MVP, but Katsura is. What are you doing? So there are two Elizabeths. There are two. Well, what's the real Elizabeth appear now? Okay. But why did you have to dress up as Elizabeth? That's what I've been saying. Just hold your swords. Just hold your swords out. Ah, the real Elizabeth. Screw it. I know I just said Katsura is the MVP. Elizabeth is the MVP. This is great. This is great. It's good seeing that he's got loyal people. They're just leaving. Okay. Okay. Out the way. Exactly. You tell him. It needs to be Katsura, Takasugi, and Gintoki as well. All three. You two can handle them. You two can handle them. Yeah. Good. Don't worry, he'll be there soon enough. He'll be there soon enough. That's true. That's also true. I think I've seen that picture before somewhere. Them two smiling like that. Okay. Let's see you go up against him, Gintoki. This OST is great. Don't you dare lose this time. Nice. You can hold up against it. He's still injured though. He's still injured though. Nice! He can beat you. He can beat you. This fucker. Ha ha ha. This fucker. Nice. Nice. That was nice. That was nice. And he'll manage. Stop saying comments. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, if you're gonna go out for something that you want to do. No. No. You're all underestimating my boy. You're all underestimating him. Yeah. Of course he is. Stop underestimating him. Nice. Oh! Who jumps on a sword in the middle of a battle? What's going on with him? That is true, isn't it? Yeah, he's shaking. Yeah. The drunken fist. Come on. Really? He was shaking too. Come on. This is too good. This is honestly too good. She's pretending. She's just pretending. She's just pretending. Yeah. She gotcha. Oh, you bitch. What the heck? Bruh. Run. Run. Did he just... Did he? Run! Yeah... I'd run. Why are you so chill? Run! Nice. 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 Kagura, the best. Yeah. Nice, the best girl in this show. Easily. Look at him. Look at them three. How can you even call that a sword, honestly? Ah, come on. I can see where he's coming from now. What you lack is exactly what she's showing you right now. It's not all you have left. He did, didn't he? I thought he was cut in half there for a second. I was gonna say. It's always in these kind of moments that you realize what you truly have. Nice. Nice. He's done for. He's done for. Look at all the blood. Yeah. Ironic. Ironic that the sword he dedicated his whole life to is the sword that ultimately became his end. Come on, don't say that to somebody that's about to die. Unless he actually makes it. But go on, you can't make it. Look at the blood beneath him. Come on. Nice. 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 Okay. I just like the way that he hasn't changed whatsoever. Seriously? Is that falling on them? Space pirates. Ah, yeah. Okay. Shoyo. Is that the first time we've heard of him? Okay. Okay. I'm guessing that was his father then. He hates the world more than any of us. I'm guessing that's his father then. Come on, you guys. Okay. Okay. You've got no chance. You've got no chance. Who knows? How can you not say Elizabeth is the MVP? Nice. Nice. How are you gonna get out of there though? That's the big question. Hey. Hey. It is wise to retreat when you're outmatched. The question is how you're going to get out there, though. Ah, this OST is fire. Slick! Did you guys just see that? Well, obviously, I get it. Go. Good. Yo! Just empty as well. Bruh. Ah. Nice. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. And these two random foddies from before actually thought they could take out Katsura. Look at them two. You're 100 years too early. What happened? Oh! Good bite. Goodbye. Nice. That's one way to do it. Ooh, I feel what's about to come. Wow. This episode does not hold back on the blood. Yeah. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. And run. And Elizabeth parachute, of course. What else? What else? Lupin. It's not Katsura. It's Katsura, my boy. Brilliant. It's not Lupin, it's Zura. No, it's Katsura. What a movie. What a movie. It's interesting, they're all holding on to the past, and he's just kind of maybe I'm too early to say that, but he's just kind of abandoning it, throwing it away and whatnot. But still, they've got their whole army right now, but they're leaving. Okay, but they will be prepared the next time they arrive. That's the big issue here. The next time they arrive, they'll have the people. They've got the manpower. And in the Shinsengumi, they need an upgrade. I've said that I think they need an upgrade. I don't know how strong Hijikata is or Sugo, how strong they really are, but with a threat like that, I wouldn't see them anywhere close to being able to stop it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, good. I forgot I was told not to watch the last 60 seconds or so. Let me... Damn it. Damn it, I had it all... 1 second. Let me move that. Good. I've got a comment here. The last 10 minutes of the movie will spoil future events. Perfect, so I'm going to stop it right here. So you should start watching when you're about 60 seconds into the ending song. Alright. Yes, I was told... The last 10 minutes of the movie will spoil future events, so you should stop watching when you're about 60 seconds into the ending song with credits. The rest of the opening and the rest of the ending and what comes after it will spoil. Alright, that was clutch. I have to say, that was clutch. I totally forgot about that until literally right this second, until I was like, oh yeah, the ending is happening. So that was, honestly, thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, honestly, let me see. Of course, I just got the message here. Thank you, Evil Nature. Thank you very much. Because I would have continued watching this in all fairness. So, like I said, thank you very much. Honestly, thank you very much. But let's talk about the Gintama movie, because it is now finished. And honestly, I feel so bad for saying this. Because I said last episode, I obviously said that the last episode, in my opinion, was probably the best Gintama episode so far. And technically, this isn't an episode, okay? This is a movie, okay? But this is the best episode. This is the best episode. And the thing is, and I've said this before as well, with Gintama, I think the biggest strength and why I like it so much is that it has the comedy when it's serious. And I think... If you look at my favourite show, which, well, is One Piece, I know I'm getting kind of sidetracked, but when you look at that and compare it to Gintama, they both do that. They both have the very serious moments, but they also have that kind of levity, that kind of hilarity in the very serious moments as well. So I really like that. I really appreciate that, because I like both, okay? I like both. I love comedy, but I also love the seriousness, and the action was awesome in this episode as well. So I just like the whole deal, and obviously us finding out more about Takasugi. That in of itself, something I'm very happy about. Now the whole thing with obviously the Benizakura, considering that this is the Benizakura arc, the whole sword, I don't know whether we'll see more of it in the future, because Katsura, he did kind of destroy it all, so I don't know whether in the future maybe one survived, and then that's going to be the sword for Takasugi from now on. Or maybe not. I don't know. Considering, I think maybe there'll be a lasting stakes. Maybe it's just the fact that we'll see the swordswoman in the future again. That could be the case, and if that's the case, I'm absolutely for that. But I just feel like something like a lasting stake, something that we saw in this movie to take further. Something in this movie that will then obviously impact the story in the future, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So yeah. Where do I even start? I mean, MVP. I kept going between Katsura and Elizabeth, because you could say that they're both the same person just for this movie. They're both pretty much the same person for this movie. But I thought, yeah, Elizabeth did so much. It was just so awesome. Yeah, every time she got into a battle, she had that little sign like, "What? Really? Seriously?" But then Katsura as well, feigning his death. Everyone thinks he's dead, and then he just destroys all the swords and just comes in clutch in the last minute and just, I don't know who was the MVP. You could say Gintoki as well, but I thought Gintoki, it's kind of expected that he would be the MVP. It kind of is, But then you have Kagura as well, who I thought was very, very good. I mean, even Shinpachi, he didn't have that much action going on, but he's not really somebody that's known for, being in a battle, for being tough, for being strong. You kind of saw that when he held a sword, he knew how to use a sword, but it was still his first battle, and he was still shaking, which just shows you that despite having the knowledge, it's obviously much more difficult when you put your knowledge into practice, essentially. So even for that, he did a lot of good things. But I think overall, it probably goes between Elizabeth, Katsura, or should I say Lupin, or should I say Zura? I've not seen Lupin yet. I know, for somebody that loves detective shows, I've not seen Lupin, but I do get references for Lupin. It's either Kagura, Katsura, or it's Elizabeth. I'll probably go with Kagura. And this is obviously my bias. Forget my bias right now. But she went in there. She drew the map. She fought against multiple people pretty well. And then once she came back, she fought very well as well. Then in the end, helped against the Benizakura as well. The only thing that she wasn't part of was obviously the little skirmish. Not skirmish, but the little fight where it was Katsura and obviously Gintoki versus all of the Yamato. I mean, this movie was great. Honestly, this movie was great. This was awesome. This was honestly awesome. I'm so glad I did this. I am so glad I can definitely tell now why so many of you guys were looking forward to it. Because this was awesome. I'm gonna probably watch the episodes as well right after this video gets uploaded and whatnot. I won't do live reactions to that, but I'll watch the movies, the episodes afterwards as well, because this was just epic. This was honestly epic. Oh man. The thing is, it all floats, and I think that's probably Gintama's biggest strength. Actually, it all flows so well. And what I mean by that is that, considering that that is essentially, they're doing any kind of job for money. So you could basically go any way. So, finding a sword didn't seem all out of character. That's why you could just start an arc here, like him going to him getting a job to find a sword, and then move it on from there. So I think that's probably Gintama's biggest strength, that you could literally go from one episode just being whatever, and then the next episode he's got a mission to say destroy this, or got a mission to say find this, or do this. So you could literally just go any way with the show, and I think that's probably the biggest strength actually. Just from a story setup, that you could go anywhere at any time, if that makes sense. But yeah, we learn a little bit of Takasugi, Katsura, and Gintoki's past. And I'm sticking with the fact that I think that might be Gintoki's father. I didn't think about that at the beginning, despite them having obviously the same kind of hair. But the fact that we didn't get to see his eyes whatsoever during a flashback, and the fact that Katsura was saying that Gintoki should hate the world more than anyone else, but he isn't. And just for me, that really shows that I forgot the name already of the father. Let me just, if I can, probably won't find it. Just clicking back, but I do think that the guy was probably Gintoki's father, and I don't know. Honestly, I feel like he's dead. That's essentially what the point they made, that he is dead. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't really feel that. Will we see him again? I mean, look, he's got the long hair. Obviously you guys can't see it, but he's got the long hair going towards here. So he doesn't actually have the same hair. Now that I look at it, he's just got the same hair color. So not actually the same hair as Gintoki. So maybe I was wrong. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with my, I don't know if you can call it theory, but I'm gonna stick with my theory, my thought, that I think that might be Gintoki's father. I think that might, obviously I don't have the name right now, I couldn't find it, but I think that might be his father. And see, I was gonna say, I think that no, because that wouldn't make sense. I was gonna say, I think that he might have been the leader, the previous shogun, and was assassinated, but I don't think that makes sense, considering I believe the humans actually gave up, and the leader wouldn't get assassinated. So I don't know. Who could it be? Like I feel like that guy is fairly important considering obviously look at the students. Look at his three of his students. You can't have Gintoki, Katsura, and Takasugi as students and just be like, yeah, I'd just be a normal average dude. So obviously he was important. But how important? Who was he to the story? I'm really looking forward to seeing who he is in the future. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys in the next one. Obviously, like I said at the beginning, you'll find a link in the description down below for Amazon Drive. Yeah. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys then. Tell me what you guys thought about the movie. Because obviously I thought it was great. And I'm going to watch the episode as well because I thought it was that good. Tell me what you guys think. I'm really glad that they made this into a movie. I'm really glad that you guys actually told me to watch the movie, just because this is like a proper movie. You have your beginning, which starts relatively slow, and then you get to the middle. It's all explosive, and then the end, it's also all explosive, but it also is maybe not as concluding as like other movies would be, but that's obviously because it's in the middle of a TV series, so that's why it makes sense that it's not fully concluding, But overall, I just really enjoyed this. I just really enjoyed this. I know I sound stupid just saying that, but I really enjoyed this, and this was honestly, I'm glad I've got this. That's basically the best way I can put it. I'm really glad I got this downloaded. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone, and have a nice day. Bye.